We haven't seen Doug Baldwin out there the last few days. What's going on with him?
We're working on taking care of his little bit of a sore knee coming into camp, and so we're just going to give him a good break here to get started, and so we're just going to take our time with it and be patient.
Week-to-week thing, or
we're going to give him a couple weeks here before we bring him back out to make sure that we've ramped him back up properly. We came into camp a little bit off, and just want to make sure that we take care of him. We know exactly what's going on, and he's doing some special treatments to make sure that we're taking care of him, and then we want to bring him back into shape so we can really get him ready for the long haul.
what is it?
He's got a knee. It's a little bit of a problem.
Getting Dwayne Brown locked up for I guess your thoughts on that and how important you feel.
Yeah, I think it's a really important move. It was part of the the trade that we made an agreement on. We didn't know at the time how special he was. We really just didn't know the guy well enough. We loved his play. We knew some stuff. We'd done our homework. But then when you get him in the locker room with your guys, he's an amazing player, amazing leader. He's in unbelievable shape. Strength he's powerful. He's just got everything going for him, and the fact that he comes to us, and now that he's been with us enough that he can assert himself as a leader, he's going to be a big factor for us. And so it's a very, very positive move, and really excited about having him.
His leadership, we hear about that all the time, but how does that manifest itself specifically?
In normal fashion, he's a great voice. He's a strong voice. He's a fantastic competitor, so his expectations are real high, and he'll play up to them on a regular daily basis and expect others to do the same. And he's okay about talking to guys and saying something. When he don't want to give big speeches and stuff like that. He really is a leader and leads by the way he operates, and a very strong individual.
Now that you've got a couple days in pads, that defensive line rotation you talked about kind of potentially being a deep group. What have you seen out of that?
Well, we've had the chance already. We've been mixing a lot of guys and moving a lot of guys around. It was really good to get Shamar out there. He's going to be an impact for us. A big dude that plays strong. Nothing's settled at this point. It's too soon, but we have seen that we have flexibility to move guys in and out and around, and that's a really positive thing for us. We would like to keep guys' numbers at a level where they can really play it, with great intensity, and that's always been the way we like to do it. Sometimes we've had that luxury, and this time it looks like we're going to be able to do that. So that's really adds right into the mentality that we're trying to preach on defense and what we want to get done, and so we're excited about that.
With Mingo in particular, he's a guy that's kind of been used a few different ways throughout his career. With an athlete like that, how much is it just sometimes finding the right role for a player to kind of pop?
No, it definitely is. It's definitely finding roles for guys and getting to figure them out and know who they are and all that. He has done a lot of stuff. You're right, even back in college. So right now to have him playing outside backer and also rushing in the nickel package, it's just right. It's the right spot for him. He also has a lot of drop ability in there, so he can do some things, and you can do some intricate things with him as well. So very lucky to have him.
Speaking of the defensive line, what have you seen out of Nasir Jones?
Nas Jones? Yes. He's come back, and he's in the middle of all the fight, for the competing for the playtime. He's right in there. He's in great shape. He hasn't missed a snap. Doing a good job.
See any movement in the running backs? Is it too early? The running
Oh, it's way too early. Right? It's way too early. There's no reason to. We're just going to keep playing. We're thrilled to have the guys we have. It's a really, really good group for us, and the way they've reported too. CJ's never been in this kind of shape. We've never seen Chris in better shape. We're learning about Rashad right now. McKissick is ridiculously fit and so just he plays so hard every single day. So it's a very, very good group. So.
See Maurice Alexander out there the last couple of days. Your thoughts on him?
Just getting started with him. Just getting started. Yeah, I can't wait to see the film today. Yesterday was pretty limited. Today's limited. After today, when we come back, he'll be full go on everything. So I'm really excited to see how he fits in. I think I see him as a little bit different type of player than some of the guys we have. So I'm anxious to see what that means. I'm not quite sure at this point, but what we've seen in the past, he'd be a very physical guy. Loves to hit you. I'm hoping that really jumps out.
The fact that he started in the league before, in the division before, how much is that?
It's fantastic, really, to have that play. I know he can play. It's not that. I just want to see what kind of player he is and how we can fit him in and find his style. I think I probably said this a million times, but the safeties they're unique, and their makeup is unique, and we've had so many different guys over the years that we fit the way they play to their style and all that. I'm just excited to see what it is for us, and then find out what that all means, when it kind of unveils itself. But Mo's an exciting player.
How encouraging is it to you that CJ has come back in this sort of shape and has been able
Yes,
to?
I'm so fired up for him. He's always been such a terrific potential guy, and he just has not been able to stay healthy. But the conditioning, the work he had to do to get the way he is, tells the whole story. You know, he is ready to go and he's ready to battle for it.
Is his body different? I mean, size?
Yeah, he's leaner. He's leaner and stronger. He just is more fit, which it just is. It screams of how hard he worked and how important this is to him. So couldn't send a better message. He's doing everything right on point.
Cedric has made a few plays so far. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, he has been really active. He had a couple picks. He's had, I think he had five plays he broke up 2 days ago in one practice. Ridiculous numbers. He's really focused. He's really tuned into the opportunity. He's going for it.
Without Doug Baldwin and Brandon Marshall and those team drills, what have you seen from the young wide receivers just stepping into those roles?
Yeah, well, this is it just seems like it's the same story for these different positions, but it's a very competitive spot. Guys are just battling, you know, and this is a big camp for Darbo. It's a big, big camp for David, for those guys to come back after their first year. But there's a bunch of guys. I'm going to mention a bunch of names here, but the way that they're going about it, they're showing us who they are. And again, this is a similar situation to talk about their uniqueness and what kind of stuff we can do with these guys and how we can role play these guys. We're figuring that out. So it's a good group. Yeah, he's got a little hip flexor thing. We just slowed him down.
What about Marcus Smith? Looked like he was on today.
Yeah, Marcus. I think he had a tight hammy or something like that from yesterday's practice.
Any word on Dion Jordan?
He's going to be a while. Yeah, the word is it's going to be a while. He's got a little bit of healing to do, so it's going to be a while.
How concerned are you with that particular pass rush in general right now?
That was a position that we were really hoping he was going to be a factor in. What we're seeing now is a combination of guys. Frank isn't getting all the work yet, but we know Frank can be a really good edge rusher. Marcus and Barkevius are going to be big-time speed guys for us. But I'm really excited about Jacob Martin, what he's shown the first couple of days. He's shown a lot of burst and a lot of intensity with his rush. Those four guys may be the guys that make up the speed rush until Dion's part of that as well.
How much shopping you may need to do to augment that to what you already have? Do you have enough
Shopping, did you
shopping
say?
with an S?
I don't know. We're always shopping.
Has there been any communication with Earl or any
No.
progress with Earl?
What can you give a little ballpark of what Dion Jordan has? If it's not related to the knee surgery or what is it?
No, he's got a stress issue on his other leg, some kind, and we just got to wait it out.
A few days in pads, if there is good drinks in, there hasn't been any of that kind of chippiness. Is that important for you to kind of see guys?
No, I think that there's a little different mentality. Guys are really getting after one another, but they're doing it with the sense of the other guy's really important to them in a big way, and it's shown up already. You saw us; we were competing. All the other guys were freaking going crazy out there today to win the 1st and 10 drill today, and that's what matters. How hard they work, and the fact that they understand that everybody's in this together is really it seems unique for our team.
You mentioned it's a big year for Darbo, and to see the kind of day he had today, the one-handed touchdown grab, some of the grabs.
Yeah, he made some nice plays today. He's doing really well. He's fit and battling, you know, and he's a big, strong kid out there, you know, and he's fast too. He's done some good. I mean, there's just too early to call any of these positions or what, you know, the opinions on these guys. But I'm just thrilled about the way they're going about it. They're competing like crazy.
What have you seen out of Sebastian Janikowski, and how close do you expect that
He's
position
pounding
battle
the
to be?
ball. He knocked one up. I think went off the goalpost today from 50 something. The ball was 2/3 of the way up the goalpost. He's got his leg as strong as ever. He's working really hard. He feels good. It's a great competition.
Marcus Johnson.
Both those guys have done well. Yeah, both those guys have made nice statements. They've had. It kind of depends on opportunities for those guys in particular. So they've kind of gone in a little bit of flurries in the days they've had. Both those guys have made plays though, and they look good. Those are the guys I'm not talking about.
Anything else?
What else? We good? All right.